The Lethbridge Hurricanes face a do-or-die scenario tomorrow night in Cranbrook. The Canes take on the Kootenay Ice on Tuesday. They're 6 points back of the Ice for the 8th and final playoff spot in the East with just 4 games to go. A Kootenay win would end their playoff bid. The Canes are winless in the month of March and have just 8 wins after the Christmas break. Game time is 7 o'clock in Cranbrook tomorrow night. Hopefully they bounce back. The Lethbridge Midget 15s are heading to the provincials after a bronze medal win at the Sutter Cup. They earned a 3-1 win over Calgary Northwest Athletic Association Bruins on Sunday morning at Nicholas Sharon Arena. The Sutter Cup is the league championship tournament. The 15s are coached by Lethbridge Hurricanes all-time leading scorer Jason Ruff. They'll now turn their attention to the upcoming provincial championships in Edmonton in 2 weeks' time. Here's another Lethbridge Hurricanes alum, former head coach Michael Dick, now leading the Lethbridge Pee Wee Giants, his son's team. What a year they had, actually. The Giants went 29-5, 1-1 on the year before being knocked out of the playoffs on Sunday by the only team with a better record, the Okotoks Bisons, by a score of 6-4. They have a week off now to prepare for the provincials as well. The Brier final went last night in Edmonton, and it was Brad Jacobs of Northern Ontario up against Jeff Stoughton and his rink from Manitoba in the championship game. We pick it up in the fourth end with the last rock from Jacobs, and look at the precision shot here. This is very impressive, actually. He collects 3 in the end and led it 6-2. All right, to the 6th end now. I would raise my hand as well. To the 6th end now. 6-4 for Northern Ontario. Manitoba has the last rock. And this is something we didn't see all week from Jeff Stoughton at the Brier in Edmonton. A full-on miss, curling's version of the air ball that made it 7-4. So when it's over, like it is at this point now for Stoughton, you might as well have some fun. And Jeff Stoughton does his famous spinorama delivery, make the final 11-4 for Northern Ontario. The first Brier title since Al Hackner actually won it for Northern Ontario back in 1985. So after taking out Glenn Howard in the morning draw yesterday, Brad Jacobs finishes off the day with a lopsided victory over Manitoba. Some of the province's top judo competitors were in town this weekend, sparring for provincial glory. More than 200 participants in several age categories were on the floor at Chinook High School for the provincial judo championships. Organizers say it's a chance to showcase the sport to Southern Alberta and hopefully gain greater interest and show off some local talent.
We are definitely going to see, we've got Canadian champions in the club already, and we're probably going to see a lot more of that in the next few years. Do we have an Olympian? Probably. I would say, yeah, we've got a pretty good chance of that happening.
I like the sport because it involves certain aspects of everything, because you need strength, you need to be agile, and you need to be able to think fast. So I kind of like it because it has everything, and it's a fun sport, and yeah, I just like the aspects of it.
It has always been really big in Lethbridge, but since Antoine Valois-Forte won a bronze in the Olympics this year, it's been growing bigger and bigger, and more people have been coming out.
The Lethbridge Judo Club has been running for over 60 years and is the oldest in Alberta. Some funny moments at a soccer game in Switzerland over the weekend. I know that Jackie was watching this. A marten dashed onto the field during a match. Play resumed when the animal ran into the stands, but then it returned. One player grabbed it and was bitten in the finger for his trouble. Eventually, one of the goalies stepped in and carried it off the field.
Okay, now that's impressive. That's a real test of an athlete.
Highly controversial. But if anybody is going to be grabbing any, it would be the goalie because he's got the big,
gloves.
got the big fat gloves. Yeah.